Strake Jesuit has one of the best basketball players and one of the best track stars in the state. And guess what? It's the same person. Our Chevy Spotlight tells us about this standout two-sport athlete. The Strake Jesuit Crusaders are happy but not comfortable with their fast start on the basketball court. They're used to regular season success, but no one on this current team has played past the first week of the playoffs, which is why this offseason, head coach Dominic Amorosa decided a change was needed.
We've changed our style a little bit. We're playing a little bit more 5-out than we have in the past. And then, our pieces have come together. We sort of kind of have a rotation of about 8 or 9 guys, and guys are challenging each other for playing time and getting better. And I think the biggest thing that surprised me the most is we've been consistent offensively.
We're smaller this year than we have been in previous years, but I just feel like that gives us the opportunity to space the floor a lot better. We can rely on our shooters and get to the paint a little bit better.
The Crusaders' consistency on offense led them to a 16-5 record going into this week and has opened up the game for their star player, Jace Posey. If the name sounds familiar, it's because Jace is the son of former Houston Rocket James Posey. And like his dad, when called upon, Jace always delivers.
That stage brings out the best in him. When there's cameras on the baseline and people are watching him, he does his thing. And he knows they're there, but he doesn't act like they're there. And I don't know, his dad was more of an under-the-radar superstar, and so that's probably the path he's chosen.
He's been to the place where I want to be at, so, that's just, I like a challenge, so that's something I'm looking forward to.
Posey is already committed to TCU to play basketball and lead Strake Jesuit in points, assists, and rebounds. However, Jace's main goal on the court is to get his teammates involved.
He embraces being a good teammate. A lot of superstar guys are high maintenance. He's a low maintenance superstar.
Individually, as teammates, we all have our separate goals. One of mine was to be a better teammate, take the leadership role this year now that I'm a senior.
Posey is one of the best basketball players in the Houston area. You could argue that he's one of the best in the state. What is not debatable, though, is that Jace is the best high jumper in the state and probably the country. Last May, Posey cleared 7 feet 4 1/4 inches to win the 6A state championship. It was the third best jump in Texas history and moved him to the #1 high jumper in the U.S. Quite an accomplishment for his second favorite sport.
I try to be the best at, anything that I do. In high jump, it just came to me naturally. I wasn't planning on doing it when I got here, but the track coach had talked to me, so I went on and tried it. And I did pretty well my freshman year.
Well, I knew he'd be good at it because it's all about body control. And his body control in the air, his ability to gyrate and torque his body is ideal for high jump.
With the kind of talent Posey has at high jumping, the Olympics could be on the horizon. But before you start thinking about that, Jace would like to set the record straight.
It's been in the talks, but if I had the chance, I don't think I'd go. But it's nice knowing that I could possibly go.
The Chevy Spotlight is brought to you by the Houston area Chevy dealers. Visit your nearest Chevy dealer and test drive our award-winning products.